Hi, Munch. Munch, 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 munch. Say hello. Hello, viewers. Hello, dreamers. This is gonna not be like any other video I post. Today, I wanted to talk about having a pet in Japan. When I first inherited my pet, Axolotl, which is called an wooper rooper in Japanese, I had very little fish experience, but I tried really hard to take care of her. However, I came into a huge problem. There was a lot of information on the internet in English, but it was all from American fish carers, and they were using products available in America or not readily available in Japan. So I wanted to cover how I take care of my wooper rooper quickly from the products that I bought for the tank setup so that you can take care of an axolotl too. I've put links to all the products that I personally use in the video description below. These are linked to my personal Amazon Japan affiliate account. Any purchase made through these links will give me a small commission, but will not change the price for you. In fact, I found most of the products that I buy are cheaper on Amazon, so save money and support Munch too. Thanks! So first, let's look at the products I bought. So starting with the tank, this is a 60-liter tank. It's about the biggest available in Japan. Everyone online says that you need to have a tank that's big because they like a lot of room, and I agree with that. So this is a good sized tank. Anything bigger is going to be really hard to set up. So you can buy things like driftwood in Japan. Finding driftwood this big is really hard, and I've had a hard time finding more. Actually, the silicone plants I found are the best for my axolotl. You can buy gravel, but I decided not to do gravel. Oh, this is bad for wooper rooper because it's rough, but these GEX plants are silicone and soft. These are really good, and they float in the water. These kind of cheap plastic plants, they're a little bit less expensive than the silicone, but the wooper roopers don't really like them because they're hard. The next is the filter. This is a dual clean filter made by GEX, and this is, again, a 60 centimeter tank. So the 60 centimeter tank filter looks like this. You should buy this one. There's one cheaper version readily available, but everyone at the stores recommended this one to me, and I agree. It's a great filter. I've had no problems, and it's pretty easy to clean. So you need to buy this. This was about $30 US, but it was about 3,500 yen. 3,500 yen. There are lots of other filters available that are more sleek and slim, but the reason I chose mine is that the suction hose and filter goes all the way to the bottom of the tank, which is where all of the copious poop lies from the axolotl. The GEX filter that I have allows you to get a large area of filtration and help the pH levels come down, as well as not creating a very hard flow of water into the tank because axolotls like still water. Also about the installation of the tank, every video on YouTube talks about this, but the power cord needs to be above the outlet level. So my outlet is back behind my tank, but I have my power cord up here because if water drips down this, you don't want it going directly into your outlet. So please raise your power cord. Also, attach fun fairy lights to scare your wooper rooper. Other products that you're going to need are the dual matte filters. So I suggest that you buy this package because it is the best deal. It is the best deal in Japan. It has 3 sets, so this will last you for 9 months because you should change this every 3 months. So inside this pack, you get an under filter, which is the black a white filter, which is the top part that catches most of the bad stuff. And then you get some carbon filters, which go under the black on the very bottom. So this is a 9-month supply. However, the white filter has to be changed probably every 1 month. So then I suggest you get a pack of these. It doesn't matter what company, there's several companies. Buy the cheapest and the biggest one. So this has 7. So this is $10, about 10 yen. This was about $3 or $4, about 400 yen. So total for a year of filter change, this was only about, what, 2,000 yen, 20 bucks. Oh, 10 枚. So I buy these. In addition, you need carbon filtering rocks. They look like this when they come out of the bag. They're just little rocks. These are about $3 a piece, and again, they get changed every 3 months with the main filter. So these ones are pretty easy. Both of these need to be soaked or washed in decarbonated water before you put them in the tank. They do not go straight into the tank. So you need this and this for every 3 months and every 1 month. Okay, some other products that I recommend having on stock are something like these. This is a premium brand for Woopa Loopa for axolotls. This helps to dechlorinate the water quickly. You need about 2 capfuls of this for every 5 liters. So I have a 5-liter bucket that I use when I need to do tank changes. So 2 capfuls of this to dechlorinate the water. However, this is about 1,100 yen, about $10 or $11. It's a little expensive. This is the same thing for regular fish. Literally all you're looking for is these kanji or these katakana characters here. And basically these are all the same. And all you need is a tiny, tiny amount. The proportions are written on the back. You only need this much for a 5-liter bucket. And you need this much for basically the whole tank. So this is great. This is way cheaper. This was like $5. Go Yakuin. There are cheaper options to this. This works almost instantaneously to dechlorinate the water. But at the pet store, there is a clear plastic looking pellet that can also be used. That works, but it takes about 10 minutes or something to dissolve, so you can't do that quickly. This works instantly if you need to do half a tank change and you don't have enough prepared water. I tend to keep big pet bottles full of dechlorinated water, so I always have maybe 4 to 8 liters of bottled water, and then I have a bucket full of water that sits in my house for 24 hours to dechlorinate, and then I use that dechlorinated water in that brown bucket. That's dechlorinated water to fill the pet bottles. During the summer in Japan, however, it gets very, very hot, and unless you have central air conditioning or you want to pay $200 or around Niman for a tank chiller, I suggest investing in some handy dandy ice packs. I have 4 that live in my freezer, and every day when I get home, if the temperature is above 20 degrees Celsius, then I put in 2 of these and I do about a 20% water change, and I have chilled water in the refrigerator to cool the tank down. So I try to keep the tank at about 20-21 in the summer. Another optional thing that you can buy for the summer months is a tank fan. So it hangs on the side like this. This was a little bit pricey at about $30. I think this was about Ni-sen Gohyaku-en, about $30. Essentially, it is a motored fan that pushes air through this little thing and skims across the top, which works with evaporative cooling. This one is made by Kotobuki. I do not recommend this product as it broke after my second summer using it. It was also loud and it didn't really improve the temperature that much. You might need pH tests if you have some water issues, if you're seeing bugs in the water or your Oopa Loopa is sick. However, these were cheaper online, so I actually ended up buying them online. They come in a small jar. They're just a paper test. You stick one little sheet, just dip it or in the water or put a drop on here, and you should be looking for that middle green color to be solid. If you don't get the middle green color, then something's wrong with your water and you should probably do a tank change. So that's to keep them dry in there. So these are handy to have in case your Oopa Loopa is sick, unlike me who didn't have them and had to look everywhere very quickly. This is the standard food available. It literally says Oopa Loopa, no food. So you're basically good. And yeah, there's a million tablets in here. This easily lasts me more than a year because you don't have to feed them every single day. I feed her one tablet every other day, and sometimes I sub in the food with bloodworms. These are frozen bloodworms. Oh, I've killed the thing, but these are available in every home store and pet store. They're in a little freezer on the side of the fish and pet area. So these are available in larger stores. They have other types of worms, but this was the most suggested in America, and good luck finding earthworms in Japan. If you cut them in half, you can feed them to the Oopa Loopa frozen, or you can let them dissolve in a small dish. They shouldn't be given to babies though. So apparently you can also buy catfish food, because it's the same material as the adult Axolotl food. So you can also buy this option. This is much bigger than the small packet if your store doesn't have the bottle that I have in the video. So a couple other things you are gonna need. You will need a thermometer. I suggest a digital one. This one is actually kind of terrible, but this is just a tank thermometer. And this just magnetizes right into the tank here. Boink. That's all we need. I also suggest getting a glass cleaner. This is a magnetic glass cleaner. These are on lots of the American videos, but these are readily available in Japan. This is a tank pipe cleaner. I suggest needing this to clean the extension pipe on this. So you need this to clean in here and into some of the smaller pipes. You could probably use something else if you felt like using a toothbrush, but man, is this easy. And this was $5 on Amazon. Gohyaku-en. This is optional. This is a turkey baster. You can use this to suck the poop out of the water. So this is very handy to have if you don't want to do a full cleaning with a hose. You're also going to need a scooping net to transfer the Oopa Loopa during cleaning, unless you want to use your hands. So good luck with that. All right, and the last thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need a dirty water bucket and one of these fun sucky hoses. These are also readily available at the pet stores. This allows you to transfer the water in and out of the tank into the bucket It's kind of like a vacuum, so it allows you to vacuum the poop off of the bottom of your tank. So I hope this has helped you understand the products you need if you want to have an Woopa Roopa or an axolotl in Japan. It was really hard for me to find those American products in Japan, so I hope this helps you find the correct products that you need. So say bye to Munch and good luck with your own axolotl. If you have any questions, feel free to post in the comments. Thanks, dreamers. Bye.